Henry Ruggs, the former Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver, has expressed interest in returning to the NFL. If many of you do not know, he was involved in a fatal car incident in November 2021 that resulted in the death of 23-year-old Tina Tinter and her dog. Ruggs was driving under the influence at an excessive speed at the time of the crash. The accident occurred when Ruggs' Corvette collided in Tinter's vehicle. He was driving at the high speeds of 156 miles per hour and had a blood alcohol level above the legal limit. Ruggs pleaded guilty in May 2023 to felony DUI, causing death, and misdemeanor vehicle manslaughter. He was sentenced to prison for a term of 3 to 10 years. He is eligible for parole in August of 2026. During a temporary release from prison to speak at a Hope for Prisoners event, Ruggs apologized for his action and he expressed remorse and acknowledged the constant reminder of the situation for Tinter's family due to his public profile. He also mentioned he would like for people to meet the real Henry Ruggs and not the person who was escaping from something. Before the accident, Ruggs showed promise as a wide receiver. He averaged 17 yards per reception. As a rookie, he had 19 yards per catch in 2021. Henry Ruggs' parole eligibility date is August 5th, 2026, with a mandatory release consideration date in 2 years of July the 4th, 2027. His potential return to the NFL depends on his release from prison and whether any teams are willing to sign him. Ruggs has also stated he would love to play in the NFL again, and he was open to rejoining the Raiders if given the opportunity. His former teammate Josh Jacobs mentioned that Ruggs is staying positive, training while incarcerated. The hope of getting another chance in the league, he has spoken to people on Ruggs' behalf, and some teams may be willing to give him a chance. Does my decisions define who I am? This is a complex question with no simple answer. First, we need to define identity. And according to the dictionary, identity is the distinguishing character or personality of an individual. It's how we see ourselves and how others perceive us. Decisions are the building blocks of our lives. They shape who we are. And Henry Ruggs has expressed remorse for his actions, and he has apologized for the tragedy. He's faced the legal consequences of his actions, which is imprisonment, and he also has to deal with the rest of his life that he actually took a life. And if he ever wants to return to the NFL, and if teams do start looking at him, he will need to be in top physical condition to compete in the NFL. Now, whether he should get a second chance in the NFL is a complex question, and there's no really easy answer to answer it, but it involves balancing the severity of his actions with the possibility of rehabilitation and the potential for personal growth. While he has served time for his crime, any team considering signing him would face significant challenges related to public perception and the need to ensure he has truly changed his behavior.